Uh, I had a friend who was this Irish guy who was pretty much did print work. He was an actor, but he mostly did print stuff.
He's a model.
He was an actor,
I had
but
a friend
yes,
who was this Irish
tab,
guy who
new
was pretty
site.
much did print work. He was an actor.
There we go. And he
I
had
have
this.
a friend who is an Irish guy. He pretty much did print work.
I have
He
a
had this,
friend. He's an Irish guy. He pretty much did print work.
I
I
have
had
a
a
print
friend
of an
who was an
Irish guy.
Irish
He's a
guy.
friend.
Pretty much did print work. He
Irish
wasn't a
print
model.
work.
He wasn't a model. He was an actor.
Well, how could you be? But isn't that all still pictures?
Well, here's the thing. Um, a lot of actors did print work, and you would never call them a model because a model denotes fashion and a certain look. We're talking about character work for a still camera, right? Like the way you and I look, Pete, we would not be models.
I would.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Under the before category of any
Oh,
product.
oh, oh, oh.
That's what I would be.
I
So,
modeled
yeah.
for a bunch of medical textbooks.
The point with that was that he had this awesome huge apartment in Midtown, like in the mid 40s in the theater district, and you'd never know that there was an apartment there. It was like, and it overlooked everything, like big picture window kind of thing. It was weird.
Hmm.
Hello and welcome. Could you suggest some nouns and adjectives? I'm doing the plural because it'll be Roger. For a Nightlight Zone title. Thank you.
So, for all our viewers from around the world, we were just talking about this incredible lineup for Mick Treadwell's Holiday Christmas Special.
Hmm.
Yes.
But
It
I'm
is an
obsessed
amazing
about
I am
the size and inexpensive rent of Mick Treadwell's enormous rent-controlled apartment.
Everyone should totally watch it. You've seen the claymation dog with the glowing face save Christmas. You see something else.
I believe that was the Joan Rivers Christmas special. She would be the first to laugh, so don't you ooh and on me.
Yes, oh yes.
Stop it!
Hello. A pleasant silence ensued.
Merry Christmas with your tree covered with oblate spheroid decorations.
I don't know. Most of them are perfectly. Well, no, that's definitely an oblate spheroid. I will. Oh, yeah.
Well, the ornament itself is.
Yeah.
That was also one of my stripper names.
Oblate spheroid?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the oblate spheroid.
That's funny because
I got taller though.
And the
So.
circus?
I was polydecahedron.
That
I
sounds like
loved
a
her on
supervillain.
What's My Line?
What's my line?
Polydecahedron.
She was my favorite panelist.
Oh.
Her and Bennett Sarah.
Pianist. You sound like you're from Binghamton. Pianist.
Panelist.
Just look at this show here.
It is going to be a great show. Double Booked is going to do. They're going to be joined by Sam.
No.
Oh.
Amazing
Would
Sam.
it be
Clarkson.
triple booked then?
Well, no, he's going to be the. I shouldn't give away the store here, but
Oh, please don't.
yeah,
Now, you teased it perfectly. Let's leave it at that.
right.
Like all great improv, they have a story established.
Yes.
No, they don't. I'm kidding.
They do a situation improv show.
Me too. I show up drunk.
Boy, it's been 37 years, but I did I used to drink and then improvise all the time. Didn't make for very good improv.
Yeah, your scene mates must have loved that.
You're assuming they weren't drunk as well.
Oh, right, that's true.
They weren't, unfortunately.
You could ask them, but nobody remembers those days at all.
Right?
Michael, who?
They're all gone. They're all dead. They're all far, far away.
Wait a minute, I improvised? On
Oh
a
my
stage?
God.
What are you talking about?
People are watching this.
Michael, sounds like you're doing a setup for a segment of the Christmas special, where you get a knock on the door and an improv troupe in chains comes floating in, warning you, change your ways. Oh yes, and yes, and.
I want you guys to know that Roger and Kathy Moon are taking good care of us in terms.
Ooh, great.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm the spirit of callbacks.
Ooh.
Do you remember that comment we made 3 scenes ago? Well, here it is again.
Again. For a cheap laugh. At my partner's expense.
And we all know that does sound good to me for real.
Walter, you're very generous. You don't do that.
But I do enjoy it when I do it.
He said doo-doo.
Yeah.
Say that.
I never understand why it says sharing is paused, but it's still there. Does
Doesn't
anybody
do
get
that on mine.
I have a little sign that says that I put up when I'm eating.
Sharing is
I
paused?
wear that sign around my neck when I go to therapy.
Wow.
She's just
That would be it.
nosy, you know? She's just nosy.
And see the therapist just saying, wow, that's a good 5 years worth of fees right there.
I'm still stuck on the stereotype we created that the Irish are really good at making prints.
Hmm.
Hey, what
It's
were
a
you gonna say
positive
about
one.
your friend who did print work? Anyway, we never got to the point of it.
There's your callback.
Hoo-ah!
Hoo-ha.
Wow.
Hey-oh!
Yes.
Was the fact, was his Irishness part of the story or simply descriptive?
I once bought a print by an Irishman.
It was a kitten holding a fireman.
It was hot potatoes.
You should have seen his tomatoes.
But nothing went according to plan.
Oh.
You know, though, I didn't really nail the meter on that. Like,
Well, you also didn't sell it. But anyway, so what happened to the guy? You were just saying he made a living, in print ads or what?
With his cat, the kitten, right?
Well, it was about rent-controlled apartments, I think, is where we were going.
Oh, you could probably have cats too. They were probably okay.
Walt,
with that.
stop talking. This is Michael's story. What is going on here?
sorry, you know what? It would have been so over so long ago.
Mhm.
Now it better be a really good
Yeah, no, I refuse. I absolutely refuse.
Okay.
Like, to be involved in any more of this. I'm leaving.
No,
I'm going
wait, what if
away.
I tickle you here? Ooh, oh,
Ooh, ah,
oh.
be lying awake at 4 o'clock in the morning going, what did the Irish printer do?
Knocking at his door.
It's part of a vaudeville act.
he did, when I say he did print work, I mean he did character work as an actor, mostly for print media, not for the motion picture.
Sure.
Yeah, and he was in an improv group with me, in fact.
Mhm.
So there.
Okay.
And he had an amazing apartment overlooking Midtown. I've told you everything about this.
Oh, okay. I see.
I don't know what the kitten's name was.
Felix.
Oh, that's lame.
Felix Henry III.
Better. It's better.
You didn't pick that up from the story?
No, I'm not a good listener.
Yeah, it was in the subtext.
Yeah.
I usually talk over that.
All right,
There
we're going
once, there once was a zone of the mind.
That was a big pain in the behind.
But when your brain worked,
You weren't such a jerk.
So for
Go.
okay.
You could leave all your worries behind. Oh, you said behind.
Yeah.
that's all right. It's a whole thing.
It's a success still. It's a weak success, but it's a success.
I'll
I
take it.
wouldn't say that. I think words rhyme with themselves. Words rhyme with everything you sell.
These days, I'll take it.
You
I'm
know
still
it.
live. Does anybody see the little live thing?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
I see it. I don't feel alive.
Yeah.
Nothing's keeping me alive, but
Oh, you know, maybe we're not. No, we're there.
It's the kind of year when you have to ask that question.
Yeah.
This is truth. I just had a thing.
Ooh.
So what do you see?
I see the nightlight zone, and the aspect ratio is more correct on my screen.
Yeah, see that?
Nothing's more entertaining for our viewers than aspect ratio.
Well, you know, particularly the Irish viewers, because it's very big. It's a big part of making prints.
Oh, they love aspect
They
ratio.
sure do. They could talk your fucking ear off about the golden mean too, the golden ratio, how
Yeah.
everything should be laid out in there. So
Okay, well, you do see the nightlight zone on the thing, but
I do.
Okay, but on YouTube, I'm still seeing the holiday Christmas special.
Well, it's got to be a little bit behind, right? It doesn't catch up.
Could you give it a minute?
It shouldn't be that far behind.
That's what she said.
Oh, now it's only about a minute till.
Shout! I'm trying not to swear now. I've been swearing.
Don't swear.
Not this close to Xmas.
All right, guys. Guess what time it is? It's
Hear the music.
8 o'clock. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, no. Yes, that's right. There is another dimension, a dimension of improvisation and sounds and things that go bump in the night. This other dimension is the Nightlight zone, the zone of night and lights that light the night. And you'd better put that.
Good night.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that ever so much. Now, I'm here, and I'm saying hello, friends, all the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of friends who have joined us this Friday evening for another Nightlight Zone here at the virtual Mopco Improv Theater. Tonight, we have received from many people across the globe incredible suggestions for a title. Cast members, would you join me? Here they are, Peter Delacus, Jennifer Lavenhar, and the inimitable Walt Beticki. Yes, there's cheering and applause somewhere in the world for something. All right. I Still C. Gosh, I hope. I'm just going to check in. Are you seeing the show?
Well, there's a lag, you know.
What does this look like? 'Cause my
No.
camera's black too.
What?
Looks like you broke your
Maybe it's
leg.
a longer lag than usual.
It's a much longer lag than usual. It's very strange. Or there's some kind of glitch.
Mm.
All right, that's good. Very good. Thank you, Kathy and Roger, both. So, cast members, we have amazing, amazing, amazing suggestions here. Are you ready? I'm going to read off at
Oh,
random.
no, please. I just want to hear that they're amazing. I don't want to hear the actual suggestions.
I think that was sarcastic.
No!
I think it was. Okay, let's get this out of the way.
Oh, please.
La, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peter. Happy birthday to
Do we now have to give Paul McCartney the theater just from the royalties?
Probably.
There's going to be copyright claims all over the place. So, listen carefully, folks. Stranger, impossible, adorable, meaningless, sock, heroes, match, cat, seamen. Peter, I'm pronouncing that very carefully. As in sailors, talkative.
Wait a minute, that makes it better? It's associated. What?
Ludicrous, backhanded, leftover, telephone, toothpaste, tuning fork, ham sandwich. Lugubrious, Yiddish overheated, ineffable, bookkeeper, lollipop, tome hat, elevator fraud, magnificent,
Home hat?
tome,
Yes.
hat.
Oh my word.
Pardon me, I need to put on my tome hat.
Oh, you have a toe
Like-
hat.
You're drawn to that. Tome hat.
Yeah. The birthday boy has chosen, I think.
No, I haven't. No. No, I haven't.
Well, look. How about the hat book?
The hat book.
What do you think? Can we all go with that?
Go with that.
Yes? The hat book. Somewhere in this world is a large book and a man reading it. He's in a well-appointed apartment with tasteful antiques and pictures on the walls. The muted sound of a string quartet comes from the radio. He's looking at pictures of hats, caps, chapeaus, berets, top hats, stocking caps, watch caps, cabbies' caps, fedoras, cowboy hats.
That's the one.
The doorbell rings. Ding dong.
Come in.
So, did you decide?
I did.
Show me.
I don't need to show you. It's the hat you're wearing now.
This one?
one.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. That's impossible.
No, look. Look at the picture.
In the book is a picture of the hat the woman is wearing. Identical. In fact, what confuses her greatly is that although the book has been in print for some time, the model wearing the hat is identical to her as well.
When was this published?
Look at the date. It's right in the front.
This is from 1912.
Yes.
What kind of trick is this? Take
No
your
trick
silly-
at all, Jennifer.
Well, how do you have a picture of me in my hat
I don't
from
know.
more than 100 years ago?
I don't, 108 to be exact. I don't know. But I like it. Can't we just enjoy the coincidence?
I suppose you're right.
Come.
You know what? You're so good at enjoying coincidences.
Well, they happen so often.
You see them everywhere, don't you?
Do.
The other night when we were out having coffee.
No, I remember it well.
Remember? So I said to him, you've got to be kidding if you think that I'm going to publish that piece of crap. And do you know what he did?
He flipped over the table.
Well, that's weird. He said to me, Vanessa, I have every inclination to flip over this table, but I'm not going to do it.
Uncanny.
How did you know? How did you know that's what he wanted to do?
Something just gave me an idea. He seemed like the idiot, the type that would try and make a scene, I suppose. I just saw something.
That meek little guy, you thought he was going to flip over my table? I mean, I was shocked when he said it.
I imagine you would be. Strange for an ornithologist to have that instinct.
But you knew. You knew.
There you are. I was just investigating some of the birds around this coffee shop, and I looked in through the window and I saw you there talking to him.
Oh, you're that little man, aren't you?
Little man, I'm a well-respected ornithologist.
Says you. What are you looking at? It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
A nighthawk.
Well, at least until the strap on your binoculars breaks.
Don't be
Don't be silly.
ridiculous. This isn't going to break. That's absolutely absurd.
The sturdy leather strap, darling. I mean,
Nothing wrong.
Back in the present day.
so you're always doing things like that.
Jennifer, I just...
No, darling, I'm Vanessa. You're thinking of my twin sister, Jennifer. Please don't ever confuse us. I can't stand her.
My apologies, my darling.
Thank you. Don't let it happen again.
Well, it's time for our walk.
Is it? Okay.
A man with a knack for almost nailing reality right on its head. a series of coincidences that never, ever seem to come together. But today, in the Nightlight Zone, a lot more is going to come together than pictures in a catalog.
Which one are you? I'm sorry, I'm going deaf in my old age. I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm totally stone deaf. This is terrible.
For heaven's sake, man, I'm Vanessa! Not to be confused with my twin sister, Jennifer.
Jennifer, I knew Jennifer. She was a
You did
charm.
until your pants fell down.
What did you say?
I said you did until your pants fell down.
No one knew about that but me and Jennifer. Who are you?
There you go again.
I asked you a simple question, mister. Who are you?
He doesn't have to answer to you. Who are you? You're nobody. You're just some dirty person standing here in the sidewalk, or rather lying there in the sidewalk, I should say.
Dirty person, am I? I'll tell you that at one time I was one of the most well-respected opera singers in New York City. And the world.
I find that hard to believe.
Of course you would now. I don't blame you. My voice is gone. My presence is gone. My looks are gone. My stamina's gone. And it all started the night my pants fell down with your twin sister, Jennifer.
Philip, how did you know about that?
I'm going to shuffle up to my tiny little room now.
No. Hold on a second.
Let him go.
But let me just hold on. Here. Take this and get yourself something warm.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
Go now. Go.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Came together. Maybe I was remembering this story in the newspaper.
Oh, that must be it.
No, but the pants weren't part of this story. That was just between him and Jennifer.
Maybe it was something a story I told you about my sister. I mean, she was always getting into those crazy situations.
Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just forget it.
Let's just forget it. I don't want it to ruin such a lovely day. It's just that Philip. Sometimes you seem to know things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Or that have happened that you shouldn't know about.
Watch your step.
Oh, what are you talking about? There's nothing there.
Look.
Oh! Oh, Philip!
Oh,
Oh,
darling.
my ankle! Ow!
Oh, darling, here. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you. Oh dear. How did you know that was going to happen, Philip?
I did not. Let's sit on this bench.
Oh, not my ankle.
Oh, lady, you got to be careful. We got to repair that area. I mean, not we. I don't have anything to do with it. I'm not legally or financially responsible. In fact, I don't even have a name or anything. I just don't mind me. Just be careful. We don't want trouble around the building.
What did that worker person say? Did he say that they were going to be repairing this sidewalk?
They'll never get around to it. And that is not a premonition. That's just how I know about New York landlords.
Well, you're right about that. It will take them forever. We'll be long dead before it ever happens. But Philip, look back.
What? Oh my goodness.
The spot that I tripped on, there's nothing there. Nothing. There's nothing to trip on. The sidewalk is as smooth as glass.
Hey, you two, have a lovely day and enjoy the beautifully restored area that we just had finished up. Oh, I'm going to take a break and have a beer.
No, wait a second. Dirty worker person, come back. Come back.
Dirty worker person.
You could at least call him sir. Sir, I'm terribly sorry.
How did you know my name was Sir? I'm terribly sorry. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Whose name is that? Nobody. What can I do for you two fine people?
This part of the sidewalk.
Just had it replaced and repaired.
Right, and you agree that it's perfect, right? There's nothing to trip over right there, is there?
I don't want to brag, but I do good work. I mean, why pay a contractor
When did you fix this?
Oh my gosh. Well, we just finished it a little while ago, but it's been an ongoing project. I mean, it's certainly been days since it was finished.
Okay, excuse us for just a moment.
Thank you. Enjoy your beer.
Sure, we got an empty apartment. If you want to rent one, let me know. I'll be in the manager's office.
The problem is the roaches in that one.
Okay, Philip.
What?
How did I trip over a crooked sidewalk that was fixed several days ago with a hat from 1912?
I don't know.
Have you been, I don't know, doing anything?
I just have visions sometimes. Why can't you just accept that as part of me? Why do you have to question everything I do? If you were paying attention, if you had been listening to me, if you had trusted me, your ankle would be fine now.
Yeah, that's true. You did tell me to watch out right before I...
And did you?
Did I what?
Watch out.
Watch out for what?
The crack.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, I wasn't, yes, this is, yeah, no, I didn't listen. You said you had visions.
They just come. I can't make them arrive. I don't know the subject. They just arrive.
Just randomly?
They just sort of pop in.
And they tell you things that happened in the past?
Things that are happening now, things that we need to watch out for, things to expect.
But Philip, things we need to watch out for, things to expect, that's a whole other ballgame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go in here. No, I'm going to go powder my nose, Philip. There must be a bathroom around here somewhere.
Ooh.
Philip,
Yes.
you have been given a great gift.
No doubt.
And yet,
Yet?
what have you done with it?
Everybody questions me. I don't want to be some sort of fool. I don't have it in me to be a martyr.
You don't have it in you to be a martyr.
Listen to how Vanessa was talking to me before we came in. And what do you suggest I should do?
I suggest, my dear boy, that you find the way to serve that is commensurate
with the intensity and grandeur of the gift that you've been given.
Well, since it's just random visions of falling pants and cracks and cockroaches,
Random vision.
call them as I see them.
Have you no understanding of the laws of randomness within the universe? Have you no comprehension of universal connectivity?
No, explain it.
Go back to your hat book. I can say no more.
Did you wash your hands?
I did.
Let's go.
God, I just wish they would sell this.
Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
And this is where they talk about visions.
Philip. Philip!
Yes.
What have you learned?
I've learned that vision is apparently a rare gift that's frequently challenged by the outside world.
Yes,
I
challenge.
don't have to read a book to learn that.
Yes, is that all you've learned? Because if that's all you've learned nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what. You tell me what I am supposed to have learned.
That you only have 21 days left. Three weeks. Do you understand?
Well, yes, I understand. You told me. Thank you.
He's going to be resistant. Brother Stanley. Our charge is being resistant, Brother Stanley.
Oh? Oh, well, with a great deal of power, a little bit of hesitance is probably healthy. You know, it helps alleviate
A little bit of hesitance, my goodness gracious. Brother, he has wasted his gift on prognostications of pants falling down and broken binocular straps and the style and date of hats. He has no idea that he is creating.
Well, we don't want another Jennifer incident. You remember when he edited and I mean, it all worked out, but it's not quite natural, so it's
I am not
hesitant.
I'm not certain how long Vanessa will believe that she is one of a pair of twins. What about when she starts to question the whereabouts of Jennifer?
I suppose we could rely on our prodigy's ability to put a spin on it, and
Once he believes that he is in fact not discovering or seeing these coincidences, but creating them with his own mind, he can do tremendously powerful and wonderful things for this earth.
I would posit to you that perhaps a supreme being that is accidentally creating a world organically might be a little bit more safe for us all than someone who's willy-nilly pushing the buttons that they know what will happen, because if you know what happens, it doesn't really mean you know what's going to happen. I say we let it play out. Or not, or not. What do I know? I'm still a lonely brother. I have not moved up in the order since the hat catalog was last reprinted.
Brother, it is time for you to make the tea.
Yes, the tea and baked bread and things that take me far to the other side. Oh yeah, this is a good.
I shall go to my meditations.
Ding dong, ding dong. Philip, let me in.
Come in.
Hello, darling. Look
Hello.
what I brought you. It's 3 weeks till Christmas, exactly. And I brought you these festive things because we should be festive at Christmas time, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Aw.
We need a lot of festivity this year.
Yes, I brought you this tiny little tree. You can put it right there on your table. Isn't it adorable?
Oh, it's adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome. And you know what happens after Christmas, right? New Year's.
New
And
Year.
then a new year, Philip.
Yes.
A brand new year. I think next year is going to be our year, Philip. We are really going to make it next year.
Vanessa, darling.
Yes.
It's December 4th.
Yes.
And it's only 3 weeks until Christmas.
Yes, precisely.
Can you tell me what's written under this picture of your hat in the book? Please just read it.
What's written under the picture? Oh, let me see. What is this, some sort of a joke?
The book says I have 3 weeks to live.
It says, Dear Philip, I wish you were here. Christmas isn't quite the same without you.
Jennifer.
Who? Did you just... It's signed Jennifer. Well, I don't. Take this back. This is all just a very silly coincidence. The Philip in the book, Christmas, Jennifer, it's the hat. It's all just a silly, silly coincidence.
Of course. Merry Christmas.
Because Philip,
Yes.
Christmas wouldn't be the same without you.
Christmas wouldn't be the same without you, darling.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Let's not put any more thought into it.
Let's not.
Go for a walk.
All right.
I don't want to disturb the meditation, but was there anything else I should do on the matter of friend and the book and the?
Yes. I want you to rent a semi.
Semi what?
A 16-wheeler.
Ah,
A tractor trailer.
yes,
A Mack truck.
I understand. I understand.
Well, what are you standing around for? Go rent it.
A little petty cash. Maybe the.
Solve your own problems.
Oh, I wish I had a hat catalog.
Cut back to the park. Philip, did I ever tell you the story of the Christmas when Jennifer and I were just very little and my mother meant to buy us little dollies, to brush their hair and things like that. But she was so drunk. Instead of dollies, she got us Mack trucks.
Little trucks.
Yes, Mack trucks. Two little Mack trucks for us to play with.
Did you like the truck?
No.
No.
What?
I don't know. You could have a little fun with the truck. Beep, beep.
Look out! The brakes! The brakes on! Ah! The brother driving the Mack truck, narrowly missing our two heroes, and it slams into the side of a tree and rolls over, and out of the back of the truck, hundreds and hundreds of different varieties of hats spill out across the city, and the brother climbs out, looks to see that no one has recognized him. He hopes and runs.
My goodness.
Are you all right, my dear?
Philip, are you all right?
Are you folks okay?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm awfully sorry about that. My brakes slipped. Or something.
You're driving a Mack truck.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do. I drive a Mack truck. Sorry about it. I was just taking this shipment of hats over to the museum, and
Well, we better keep people from running away with all the hats.
it doesn't look like it's gonna.
Philip, look at these hats. They are the hats from the book.
3 hats! Woohoo!
Hats from the book, eh?
No, you don't. You don't know what we're talking about. They're the
Hats-
hats from the book.
Don't you worry about it. Everything's insured. I got no problems here.
All right, tell me this isn't.
Let's go. Let's come on. Come on. Let's grab a sandwich and a cup of tea.
Fine, I'm hungry. So you're trying to tell me this isn't bizarre?
I didn't say it wasn't bizarre. I just said it was something I had my eye on. Like how I knew what the soup of the day was going to be. Of all the things I'm going to lose, I'll miss you most of all. I mean, I only have 3 weeks to live. I want to make that time count.
What are you talking about?
It's true. The vision has to be true.
Everything okay here, folks?
Well, I could have used more ginger ale, but you're out of syrup.
Yeah, we're out of the ginger syrup until the day after Christmas. Sorry about that. It's awful hard during the holidays, you know.
I'll just have a seltzer.
Oh, I'd be happy to get you that, son. Anything for you?
Do you have anything a little stronger?
Well, I don't sell anything, but I do have a little bottle of something under the counter. I could,
That's fine.
coming right up.
Is this one of your visions? 3 weeks to live nonsense.
It was in the book. It was in the hat book. The brother said it was in the hat book. He made me read the hat book.
There you go. One seltzer and one something a little stronger for the little lady.
It's Drambuie.
It's Drambuie. It's a shame to waste the good stuff.
Is
Well, that's just because Drambuie smells like Drambuie.
oh. Do you know the last time I had Drambuie was the night I had that terrible fight with my sister?
Oh, yeah, the one where your sister...
Sit down.
Do you know my sister?
Sit down.
Yes?
Finish that sentence.
The one where your sister died. Vanessa. You were talking about the terrible fight you had with Jennifer the night she died. When she was hit by the truck. That's what you're talking about. Go ahead, put it all in the form of a sentence.
Yes, come to think of it, that is the night that she was hit by a Mack truck and died.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your sister.
We'll take a check.
It's on the house. It is a shame when people don't use what they have.
Come on, darling.
It's a shame, I'm telling you, it's a shame when people don't use what they have.
Wait, come.
Mr. Phillip? Hello?
Come in.
Now, I know you don't know me, but I know a little something of what's going on.
Me too.
And none of this has to end, because that would be good for any of us. I have an idea for a new catalog, something entirely different than hats. And we could, if I could interest you in helping me get the photos and we put them in a book, and then we put the other book away where we won't find it, and then don't.
And in other news, shysters come and try to talk you out of your gifts with stupid business ideas.
It's not stupid.
Anything to distract you from your true potential. Film at 11.
Because I don't want to cease to exist, because I'm not real, doesn't mean I'm a shyster. The figments have rights. This
Thank
world.
You dodged a bullet there, pal.
I could have handled that one myself, thank you.
Well, then why didn't you?
Because I didn't have a chance to get a word in edgewise.
Oh, well, isn't it nice that you finally know what that feels like with all the drivel you spout about unimportant things? What about the important things? What are you going to do about the important things?
I only have the visions that I have. I can't be the person that you want me to be. I just am what I am.
No.
What? No.
You are what you're not afraid to be.
That is such a load of crap.
Yeah, that's right, a load of crap. The one person in all the universe with your power, and you're using it on what? Predictions of being out of ginger ale.
I only have the visions that I have. They come to me or they don't. You have no right to tell me what to think. You have no right to tell me what to see. And you have no right to tell me what to behave. I am changing the channel.
RKO Comedy is on Channel 9.
This stooges never get old. Whew.
Ding dong.
Come on in. I'm just watching the Yule log on Channel 11.
I've been sitting at home all night thinking about what you said the other day. Silly nonsense about 3 weeks to live.
And now it's Christmas Day.
And I have a present for you.
What's that?
The hat. You remember? This is the hat you chose from the book, the hat you wanted. Here you go. It's my favorite, and I'm giving it to you.
This looks silly. I love it. Thank you, darling. Mwah.
Mwah! Merry Christmas, darling.
Merry Christmas. Come sit with me. We'll watch the Yule log.
All right.
Mm. How old do you think that film is?
You know what I'm getting you next year for Christmas?
What?
A new television. This is ridiculous. I know you like these retro things. I'm going to get you a nice flat screen television that fills up the entire wall. You can use a remote control to change the channels. You don't have to get up and flip the switch like that. What was that ominous look?
She's got a nice idea there.
Yeah, but by that time.
Oh my God, man, how thick can you see? Try a new thing, see something else, break a pattern, do something.
Shut up!
differently. I'm telling you now.
Shut up! I'm having a vision.
Shut up! I'm not going to shut up. I'm not.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were having a vision. I was just talking about.
I saw myself in Paris. I saw myself as a whole new person.
As a whole new person. Well, darling, that's what New Year's Eve is all about.
Come
right?
with me.
What?
Come with me to Paris.
Paris. Philip?
I have a whole new.
I'm having a brainstorm, Philip. I'm having a brainstorm.
Yes, yes.
All right, listen to this. With my fashion sense and your knack for knowing what's going to come next.
It's completely unique. I have a vision of not just fashion, but clothes that are going to change the very nature of the world, that will bring everyone peace and shelter and communion. I have been born again.
All right, I was going to say we should write a book, but screw that.
That!
A line, a new...
Pack your bags!
Well, it's about time. Well now, friends and virtual pals from all over the place.
There you go.
This will conclude another in a series of Nightlight Zones.
In which Philip and Vanessa save the world through fashion trends.
Right, why not?
Hey, why not? You know? I mean, in this reality TV universe we're living in, I could believe just about anything.
Well, you know, you get to a certain point, you gotta wrap it up. You're gonna save the world. You're gonna be a new person. You gotta be changed. That's it, right? You gotta be changed. You can't have people change you. You have to be changed.
Well, I hope I won't have to be changed for many, many decades yet to come.
3.5 years.
Oh my. Walter, you're strangely quiet.
I have a toothache.
Oh, Walter is under some of the worst. Well, aside from renal colic, some of the worst pain that you can get. So, poor guy. Thank you for doing a show, buddy.
Yeah, really, Walt.
All right, guys, let's say goodnight so Wally can rest.
So, everybody, we are the Mop and Bucket Company. We're coming at you live, sort of, with a delay. From the virtual Mopco Improv Theater, which means houses across the capital region. Don't forget, well, we're starting something new called the Mopco House Party. Well, get out of here. I'm just vamping. Go, Walt.
Birthday, Peter.
Oh, thank you, Walt. Good night.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Wrap up the plugs, Michael.
Yeah. Next weekend, virtual house party, and the weekend after that, Mick Treadwell's holiday Christmas special. Lots of wonderful things coming up. We got a class starting Monday, and there is still room. It's called The One Next Thing. It's a level 2 class. If you've done some improv work before, I heartily recommend it for you.
And Mick once had an Irish friend who was an actor in print.
I'm not even going to go.
Hadn't heard.
My fellow cast members tonight were Walt Paticki, who has a toothache but did the show anyway, Jen Lavenhart, who's incredible, and Mr. Birthday Boy himself, the amazing and wonderful 50-year-old Peter DeLocus. Yes, indeed. All right, my name is Michael Burns. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. So long.